Hey guys, this is Mona, and this is like take 25. I'm kidding, but might as well be. Anyway, welcome to Plant Therapy. This is Mona, and this is something you've seen already, but it's a Hoya haul, and I had to show her off because she's so darn pretty. Anyway, this is my Hoya Icensis Lori Lynn, and she's a cutie. I repotted her on the 21st, like a week ago, and she's been doing very good. She's in my homemade pond mix and doing good. And I love these little pots because I feel like this one is a little bit more stable because you know how top heavy some Hoyas can get. And I have it sitting in this. I need to top it off so that the water is at least up here. So, you know, those water roots can find their drink. And I wanted to say that the root ball, I think I started saying that, the root ball on this one was great. Now the root ball on the other one that prompted me to repot them was not as great, and I couldn't tell from the leaves when it wanted water, so that prompted me to just put them in what I'm comfortable with. Now I do have this, you haven't seen this. This is a Hoya Icensis. She's pretty. I love this. I got a feeling. Now, when I got this, I'll put on the screen who I got it from because right now I'm drawing a blank. When I got this, it was last week, and I had sat down finally. I think I was eating something, and I said, let me check out Planted in Rhode Island's video. It might have been Friday or Saturday, but the box was delivered with this baby in it. And I knew what was in there, and I didn't open the box yet. And I kind of forgot about it. I set it down by the front door and went on about my business and was watching the video. And he started talking about this plant. It was a bigger plant, beautiful leaves, beautiful dark margins, and I think it was flowering too. And he mentioned that it goes by another name, Icensis. And it was like, ding, 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 you have one sitting in the box that you haven't opened yet. And I was so excited as I'm watching the video, and I commented that I got one. I got one. I can't wait to look at it because I fell in love with his plant. And his is huge, mature, gorgeous plant. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. But anyway, I decided to do a combination. I had tree fern fiber that I ordered, and I did a combination. There's tree fern and pond here. And then on top, I put the pond because this thing is heavy. This is going to be a really heavy plant, I can tell. And, you know, if the stems stay healthy like this, nice and thick, I know I'm going to have to make sure there's some kind of support. Probably will do a trellis as it gets bigger. But yeah, I decided to test it out with that. So wish me luck. There are no drainage holes here. So far, so good. It's been about a week, I guess. Yeah, 9/21 was when I potted this up. Isn't she gorgeous? I'll keep you guys updated on this one. This other one I got from Unsolicited Plant Talks. She had a live on PalmStreet. Isn't that cute? And here's the name. I'm going to put it right here because I'm not sure how you pronounce that. It's only 3 letters, but I'm going to look up the pronunciation. And the no ID is because they're not really sure about the identification, but I think other people felt like it looked like this species. So I don't know. It's pretty, isn't it? I don't care what it's called. Gorgeous, gorgeous leaves on that one. And there's new growth coming. Hope you can see right in there by the stem. There's a little something coming out. So I'm excited to see this one grow. And okay, these guys have been treated. These other ones have not. They literally came last night. I finally have Hoya Thompsonii white and a white stands for the flower. And if I can find a picture of the flower, I'll post it for you. But yeah, it came with this nice little long stem. Now, these plants that I'm showing you now, starting from here, these came from Cactus and Exotics on PalmStreet. They've been doing lives and selling on there as well. So I caught one of them one night and I went to town. I ordered 5 plants. Don't judge me. Okay. Another plant that I've wanted. And recently Jackie was going to share with me from hers, but she ran into some issues with it. Hoya Elliptica. Isn't that cute? Can you see those leaves? What do they call this? Turtle shell? Hoya, something like that. Yeah, it's been around. It's not rare or anything like that. But you guys know me. I don't really care about that. What I care about is the foliage and those flowers, if I can get them to flower. But usually my first check is the foliage, because if it never flowers, at least I enjoy the plant for its beauty. But yeah, I finally got one. Yep. So hopefully it'll grow well for me. So far, it's only been 2 days, so I can't tell yet. Another one I got is Kalina No ID. I don't know if it was Kalina Splash No ID or just Kalina, but it's got plenty of splash there, right? Looking really cute. It's fuzzy. Now I have a Kalina, I can't remember the actual accession number, but I do have a Kalina that's smoother, leathery leaves, smaller, I think. This is kind of pubescent. It's really a very, if you like touching your leaves, I think you'd enjoy this. It reminds me of the feel of the Numeroloides, kind of. Yep. Very nice one. And this one has an odd name. I've heard this name and wasn't really familiar, but it's an RHM plant, from Rick's Hoyas. Rick down in Miami. You guys are probably familiar with him. This is a Chicken Massacre. Odd name, I know. And the guy says they said they didn't know what the story was behind the name, but I found a little something online. I don't know for a fact that this is where the name came from, but someone posted on Reddit, I believe, that Rick had some seedlings outside and the chickens got to the tray of seedlings and pecked away at the seedlings. This was the only survivor. So he named it Chicken Massacre. Now, don't quote me. Don't come at me if that's not a true story. I'll ask him myself. He's very sweet, nice guy. Very, if you comment on his videos, he's right there answering you. I like Rick. He seems to be a good soul. And anything that comes from his Hoya collection, oh, I'll take it. This, look at this. This is the showstopper that I've been wanting. And I tell you, I was going back and forth as I was watching the live, like, should I do it? But look at that leaf. What do you think? Look, can you make out the pink on the edge of this one? That, if I give it a lot of light, hopefully that will be happening. So I'm hoping to get more leaves like this. I don't want to have to chop it back. We'll see. I'm just going to give it bright light and play with it for a while, because that would be quite the chop. Unless I'm trying to bush it out, I wouldn't throw these leaves away. I would just chop and put them back in the pot. But as you can see, what these are in, it's not going to stay like that. I have to repot them. And yeah, so I'm just very happy to have that. I didn't even tell you the name, did I? Para Albo Marginata. Very pretty. I was eyeing the Para plants they had on listed on their Etsy channel for a while. And I came so close and I was like, oh, let's wait and see, you know. And then that day I was buying these plants up, and then I said, you know what, Mona, just do it. You've been wanting this one. It's going to bring you so much joy. Why not? So yeah, that's it for the haul for today. I'm so glad I reshot this video because it just went on, and I'm looking at the time. It's only 10 minutes and some, so not too bad. Now, guys, again, I've been busy. I will say that I've been super busy. I'm not posting as frequently as I was before. I'm kind of behind with my shopping videos for you guys. I'm going to get it together. It's just I've been focused on selling and getting that all organized. I'm also going to try to move all the plants that I'm propagating and selling and, you know, downstairs to my basement. So I have some cleaning up I need to do down there, and then I gotta order some more racks. And I don't know, there might be a tent in my future because through the winter it might be nice to put some props in there and let them really grow out nicely. And then hopefully when the cold is gone, although I will be shipping to those of you who are bold enough to try, I'm going to provide insulation and some heat packs. It'll be an additional cost because they're expensive, but for those of you who are bold enough to order, you know, during the, of course, we'd check the weather, and I would only ship when it was safe for the plant, when it's safe for the plant. So I would have to put more thought and consideration into when I ship them out. But I have pushed it the last 2 years and ordered throughout wintertime. And I've been lucky. I've been able to get plants. Hoya are very hardy in general, especially ones with succulent leaves. I think if you just, you know, secure the pot, wrap it up nicely, a little insulation, and then of course priority mail would definitely be what I would use through the cold season. Yeah, it'll get to you pretty quickly, unless there's some unforeseen issue that I have no control over. But in general, I will be trying to sell, but I'm imagining it's going to slow down during that season. And that's fine because it's going to help me to focus on propagation and getting things ready for the spring. And I'm also going to try next spring, I'm going to try to get a table at some fairs and just sell some plants, you know, to the local people. Anyway, if you haven't yet, check me out on Mo Plant Therapy on PalmStreet at Mo Plant Therapy. It's on the screen. And it's also in the description and the comment section below. I always try to include a link to a coupon so that your first purchase or returning purchase, if you're coming back to buy from me, please shoot me a text in the app. Let me know, because I'll send you the link for the thank you plant therapy coupon I made. I have to renew it once a month. So I do need you to reach out to me so that you can take advantage of a 15% off coupon. And it might be more in the future. I play around with the prices. I drop the prices on occasion and put them back up to the regular. But yeah, so just keep an eye out on the channel. I mean, on the shop on PalmStreet. And any questions or anything, just ask down below. Any comments, please share down below about any of these plants. If you have any more information, what was I trying to look? This one, I could not find out how this came about. Like, is it a hybrid? It kind of looks like some plants we're familiar with, and I could sit here and stare at it and think, well, maybe it's this and maybe it's that. It has vibes kind of like the Pachaclata or the Subquintupla nervus outer variegated. I have one, but it's upstairs. Rounder leaf, but close to the same kind of feel, though the other one maybe is a little thicker. So I don't know. Is this a hybrid of something, some two plants that I am familiar with? Please let me know. I'm just curious. And I could not find, I looked last night and I couldn't find anything except where to buy it. That's it. So, but I want some facts on all these plants. If anybody knows the true story of this chicken massacre, let me know. The Kalina, no ID, if you know anything about that. I read that it was a little sensitive after shipping and that it was on Unsolicited Plant Talk. She had a little something in there about how they're very sensitive to change in environment. Now, I have not experienced that yet, but I just got the plant. So far so good. I will repot it. I'm going to have to take the chance. And she made it sound like it may react by dropping leaves right after shipping, but fret not, it'll be okay. Give it what it needs and it will grow for you. So we'll see if it's really sensitive. I may not be sharing this one with you guys to ship out. I don't know. We'll see. Let me get familiar with it. And as these things grow out, I'll be happy to share with you guys on Mo Plant Therapy. So follow me there and see you in the next one. Bye.